Emmanuel Oshofa has declared the senior clergyman retreat open. This is a great opportunity for us leaders to sharpen and renew their mind spirit.
News this week, we have the Nigerian diocese headed by Reverend Omage planning to open a celestial university. They've purchased 750 acres of land and they've registered their intentions with the Nigerian Corporate Affairs Commission. CCC Oshodi One Parish has been said to return to the Ketu faction, which is overseen by Reverend EMF Oshofa. And a peace agreement has been signed by the main stakeholders of the church to make sure that there's peace and order in the parish. The Nation newspaper has reported on Reverend EMF Oshofa's address to Nigerians as he urged citizens to be hopeful and full of prayer over the future of the country ahead of the 2019 presidential elections.
The UK Diocese will be celebrating its Golden Jubilee anniversary throughout the month of August. Harton Street Parish was the first parish overseas, so Celestials in diaspora, please come together to celebrate this 50th milestone.
The 50th anniversary of the UK Diocese started last week with a musical concert and award ceremony. The first individuals to be celebrated were our mothers, Olaya, Adenijolu and Dorojaye. It was through these women that CCC was brought to the UK and established.
Reverend Mother Esther Ajayi has volunteered to complete the Emeko Basilica building project at her own cost. Celestials across the world, let us know your thoughts on this.
Celestial's own Little Lizzie has been presented an award for excellence by the Youth Reformers Initiative, and she has been formally recognised as an ambassador for Osun State.
One of Celestial's best-selling authors and motivational speakers will be visiting and speaking to over 7,000 prison inmates on his Pain is a Gift rehab tour. To see how you can support the tour, visit T High Inspired's Instagram page.
The rector of CCC Seminary has announced the seminary's renewed objectives are to make CCC clergy professionals in shepherding members.
The General Coordinator of the Lagos State Sister Unit has encouraged women to join in the work of evangelism. She gave examples on how she took part in the preaching during the time of her pastor founder in Royal Park. More on this on Celestial Church blog.
2 years have passed since the celestial icon Reverend P.S. Mafarikon slept in the Lord. His Emissa service took place yesterday on the 24th of November.
Celestials are taken to Facebook to protest against the use of churches in Nollywood movies. Let us know your thoughts on this matter.
In the news this week, in celebration of Founders Day and Celestial Weekly's first anniversary, we have launched a brand new app with a lot of great features, including service day notification. The app is free and available to both Android and Apple users.
The countdown to the Emeko convocation in December begins. As the work continues, the Basilica is currently being tiled. Celestians abroad are advised to start making travel arrangements to the Holy Land.
The UK Diocese Golden Jubilee documentary is now available on our YouTube channel. If you'd like to learn about our first celestial church outside of Africa started, you won't want to miss it.
Reverend EMF Oshofa inaugurated a reconstituted 79-member strong pastor in council. The members were sworn into the highest policy-making and ruling body of the church by the State of Osun Chief Judge, who is also a celestial member. Reverend Godwin Shonika has taken to social media to report that both he and Reverend Owudini held a meeting to discuss the unification of CCC on the 4th of
If you enjoyed the Forgiveness and Thanksgiving Hymn Book projects on YouTube, you'll be pleased to know that Brother Emmanuel Adeniro has released an album for the Blessing Hymns. Check it out on YouTube. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your parish, and do share.
Hallelujah and Happy New Year to you all. In the news this week, the internet is still buzzing about the presence of the Oni of Ife and the Reverend Mother Esther Ajayi at the 2018 convocation. Let us know your thoughts on this.
Over 40 parishes formerly under the Nigerian Diocese have returned back to Ketu authority.
Prophetess Deborah Oshofa challenges the payment of musicians in CCC at his Celestial Shower Convention celebrity talk show.
Prophet Israel Ogundipe of Genesis Global continues to inspire his followers. In recent statement, he explains, "I'm not here to raise money, but to raise people and wipe away tears with what God has blessed me with." Should more of our leaders take this approach? Let us know your thoughts.
An attempted kidnapping of 3 children at CCC Wonderland Parish in Nigeria by 3 men has failed. 1 man has been arrested. We urge all Celestians to be vigilant.
2 young shepherds have appeared on an interview where they challenged the ineffective state of welfareism in CCC. The interview was conducted to raise awareness of lack of welfare and support for shepherds and their families.
Reverend EMF Oshofa has commissioned the building of the church on the Holy Land of Agonga in Port Nova. To support the project, he has donated 10 tonnes of cement. Many others were encouraged to donate resources for the building.
In a recent interview with the New Telegraph, super evangelist Joshua Shoffard, the newly installed shepherd of the International HQ, has suggested that modern clerics need to remain relevant in business of evangelism by embracing education and research. He also defended his appointment by stating that he has shepherded churches in Germany and Senegal, as well as being Reverend EMF Oshofa's personal assistant for 13 years. This enabled him to interact with shepherds across the world and learn from their experiences.
The UK diocese has issued a letter prohibiting the lighting of candles during thanks offerings. Parishes in the UK has also been warned against the sprinkling of undiluted perfume because of the health and safety risks.